Hey guys, I wanted to introduce you to a good friend of mine. It's not a person, it's an idea. It's a compositional technique and it's called clusters. And it sounds as delicious as the cereal. Now, what are clusters, I hear you asking? Now, clusters are lots of closely related notes in pitch all played at the same time. So it sounds something like this. Ah, 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 something like that. Or when not sang terribly, it sounds something like this. I've done quite atonal clusters because that's where they sound best. They sound like a lovely horror film. Now, why are they something I think you should be paying attention to? Because what they do, and what they did for me, was they released the pressure of having to think in a obviously harmonic language. I was just thinking in the clear term of tension and release. And what clusters do is they create immediate tension. And you can use them like that, where it's just a big cluster to create tension, which I have done in numerous tracks for Elephant Music, and they've landed on lots of trailers. Or you use them much like Johnny Greenwood on his score for There Will Be Blood, where he started with a cluster, and then what that cluster did is it expanded into an obvious interval, like a perfect fifth. Or you do it the other way around. You have a series of a group of instruments playing like a perfect fifth, and then they slowly slide into a really tight cluster, and it sounds amazing. So what I want you guys to go and do is go and have some fun with clusters, because they are such a useful tool and they're a really freeing tool. Especially when you're not having to worry too much about how you're writing it on the notation, because it can be quite complicated to tell a singer or an instrumentalist to play slightly out of tune. Some more complicated than others. See, I find playing out of tune very, very easy, but that's obviously just my training. So go and play with clusters, lots of notes closely related in pitch, all stacked up together, and then see what you can take from that, see how you can explore it, and see how you can use that in your musical language. They're so much fun.